on the Sand Beach Trail right now and trying to get to Thunder Hole. We parked up there and walked around to get here. Wasted time, but we're gonna go back where our car is from here, back up there, and try to figure out where Thunder Hole is. But this is Sands Beach and it is beautiful. At last, found it. On our way now.
Finally, we are on the ocean path which leads to Thunder Hole, and we're trying to make it there before high tide leaves. So we're walking the ocean path headed to Thunder Hole. From where we started at Sand Beach, it's 0.7 miles to get there, and hope to God this thing is marked. So this is pretty much what you see the entire walk if you're going from Sandy Beach all the way to Thunder Hole. Is you see a bunch of beautiful rocks and the ocean. Kind of reminds me of Portland a little bit, how the rocks just kind of spill into the water. But it is a very pretty walk, and it's like 0.7 miles, so it's not too far. I think this tree is pregnant.
Aww.
What you think?
Pregnant little tree.
So after a short walk, we were super excited to see this massive column of water blast into the air like all the videos of Thunder Hole that we've seen online. However, this was not our experience.
So we are at Thunder Hole.
It looks more like a clogged toilet right now.
Yeah, did not live up to its name.
It's supposed to be a lot better when the seas are off, and the seas are like super calm right now, so it's about the only time I would pray for a storm on vacation.
There it is, that thing right there, thundering like four.
So one thing to definitely pay attention to if you're going to visit Thunder Hole is the tide charts. The best time to visit is between mid and high tide, and if there's a storm coming or if there's rough seas or high winds, it's going to be a bigger column of water. This thing can shoot up to 40 feet in the air or more, and it is very impressive if you come at the right time. Make sure you get there very early, as it can be very, very crowded. Thunder Hole, and it was a huge disappointment. The tide had already got high before we got here. The seas rough is actually the best time, that's right.
We have beautiful weather, which is great to explore the park, but not to see Thunder Hole.
This is the only time that I've literally wanted a thunderstorm, just like come up for an hour.
We have our map. When in Acadia, make sure, not the free map that they give you at the gate or the visitor center, but make sure you have this map, because this has all the trails labeled. It has the parking, where you need to park, where you need to go from, because if you don't have this, you will be lost like we were.
Yeah, one of the top 5 most visited national parks in the country, and their trail system sucks.
Yeah, sorry Acadia, but the trail system does
You
suck.
guys could do better. Acadia National Park, there is one restaurant for the whole park, and the problem with that is everybody has the same idea that we did, which is to go get lunch. So it's over an hour wait here, but hopefully the food's good.
It's going off. Let's go.
Finally.
So we finally made it into the restaurant. They have a very limited menu, but they have beer, they have lobster, and we got some sandwiches.
Cheers. Last day of the
So we just got done eating at Jordan Pond House, and now we're about to start our trail at the Jordan Pond. So you can drink water from Jordan Pond. Also, we didn't realize that the water we had in Jordan Pond House is from here. It's a beautiful lake.
North bubble, south bubble.
That's right. Look at that. I thought it was like a rock bubble.
ends and the real trail begins.
This is the trail. These rocks are the trail.
And I think this rock looks like a chair. The Jordan Pond Trail is done, and I am sweating not because of the trail, but because I had to run all the way back to the restaurant to find my phone.
Somebody found his phone. He dropped his phone on the trail, and someone found it and they took it to Jordan Pond House, and we didn't have signal, but someone called me.
We got lucky.
Yeah, we got lucky and we found the phone, but that's it for Jordan Pond Trail.
So whoever found my phone, thank you so much. That was a solid. So after checking out the Acadia Mountain and Bar Harbor side of Acadia National Park, now we are on the west side, which is like the Southwest Harbor, and we are in Beech Mountain, and we're getting ready to hike to the cliffs.
We're on west side of Acadia. This is Southwest Harbor, and the trails are still marked blue.
I think the reason they're blue is because somebody got a great deal on blue paint, and they went to the store and bought a whole bunch of it and said, what are we going to do with all this paint? And they said, hey, I have a great idea. Let's just paint every single trail in this whole park with blue markers, no differentiation whatsoever. Let's not do orange, red, yellow. We don't like those colors. We got a good deal on this one. Crazy.
Yep.
So we're at the top of Beech Mountain Cliffs. This is almost as beautiful as the top of Acadia Mountain.
Especially because we didn't have to get tickets or wake up too early in the morning.
Yeah.
For this, it's just you park and you hike up.
So this is Southwest Harbor. This is like the least touristy side of Acadia National Park. I mean, you can come here late in the day and you don't have to worry about parking and any of that. We pulled up and found parking right away. We have about 10 minutes until the time lapse is done that I set up, and we get cell phone signal up here. And Erotica is trying to find somewhere to eat. We're starving. We've been hiking all day. So now we're doing a Beech Mountain loop, and there's supposed to be a fire tower on the top of it, so pretty pumped to see that. It's supposed to be some cool views. We'll see. Through here it gets steep, goes straight uphill.
This is a leg workout.
Now this is a surprise, another blue trail marker. So if you do this trail and you choose to take the 0.4 mile route, don't let the shorter distance deceive you. It is straight up to the top.
We thought the trail had ended. There's a rock wall. And we'll be climbing this with our backpacks and gear, right, Mark?
We don't have a lot of choices right now.
God.
All right, Rod, you think you got this?
Eye of the tiger.
I see those. It's like 800 or more feet of elevation gain in 0.4 miles. It goes straight up, but it's challenging, but it's a lot of fun. Why don't you sing some of that music you were singing a minute ago?
That was Seven Nations Army. It wasn't Eye of the Tiger.
Hey, Rod.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
More straight uphill. We've got to almost be there. I feel like we've already been like the 1,000 feet of elevation gain.
I think we're just climbing another mountain.
Oh God, well, we've been following the blue markers.
Blue markers.
Blue markers.
It's a 180-degree view.
It's like saying Baba with a ha in the middle. Bahaba.
Bahaba.
All I got to say is this better be one epic fire tower we are climbing up here to see. Hey Rod, this is it. Peeking around the corner, here we are. We made it.
Fire tower.
We made it.
Yes.
So we finally made it to the top of the fire tower after a straight up climb, but the upper platform is blocked off, and from up here you can see the ocean, you can see all the mountains pretty much in Acadia, you can see a lake over here. This is incredible.
There are no fires.
No fires. All right guys, unfortunately that is going to do it for Acadia. This place did not disappoint except for the blue paint and the way the trails were marked out, but in all seriousness they could do better, but this is an amazing park. If you love ocean and you love mountains, this is a park you definitely want to try to go to.
Yeah, we definitely loved Acadia, and we would plan to come here again, spend more time doing the hikes, and have a better plan with the trails and a map too.
Yeah, we would get the trail map on day one, but this is beautiful. We're gonna leave you guys with this.